Welcome to 5 Minutes for Life. I'm your host, Ben Amos, once again, author of the book, How to Break Free from Depression, Fear, and Anxiety in 30 Days. And this is the channel where we discuss how to repair, how to reach forward, and then respond to the greatness that lies in each and every one of us. Today, we're talking about happiness. Like the title says, how to be happy no matter what. And I know someone might say, you can't be happy no matter what. Well, I'm just here to let you know that that is not true. And by the time we get done today, hopefully you'll be on my side of the fence. So, happiness, let's determine what happiness is. First of all, happiness is a state of being, it's a state of joy that you are in. And happiness is a disposition. What is a disposition? Well, a disposition is a state of mind. It's an inclination. In other words, I decided to be happy no matter what. Now, before we get into how to be happy no matter what, I want to give you a little bit of teaching to kind of give it some foundation, if you will. Everything that is around us, everything, whether it's spiritual, natural, is governed by laws. Everything in the universe is governed by laws. There are spiritual laws, and there are natural laws, and there are laws of science. Some of the laws of science are like the laws of thermodynamics, the law of gravity, the law of conservation of matter. There also are spiritual laws like sowing and reaping, like seed time and harvest, the law of sin and death. There are many laws out there. And one thing that is important to understand about a law is it does not operate if you understand it, know it's there, or not. In other words, you can be ignorant of a law and still violate it and still get the same results. A law or a principle, both words are synonymous, is something that operates in a certain fashion and you get the same results no matter what, the same way every time. I'll give you an example of the law of gravity. You say you got a dog and you're on the third floor. Balcony's open. Dumb dog looks over, hey, and keeps on walking. Well, what happens? Dog doesn't know anything about the law of gravity. The law of gravity pulls the dog down and says, hey, you're coming to the ground. So it is with any other law that we have to operate by, whether we're ignorant of it or whether we get it or whether we understand it. It still will yield the results that it was designed to yield. So we're talking about two laws today. First law is the law of thankfulness. The law of thankfulness, and the second one is the law of praise, or the principle of praise. The law of thankfulness will give you two things if you operate in it correctly. It will give you attraction and it will give you change. It will attract and it will change. Let me give you an example. You are either a mother or a father, or a grandpa or a grandma or an aunt or an uncle, and you have a little person in your life. And that little person comes to you and says, Grandpa, can I have a sucker? Or Auntie, can I have some cake? And that little bundle of joy looks at you with those adorable eyes. And what do you do? Sure, baby, you give them one. And they look at it and they say, I don't want that. That's yucky, and throws it down. Well, what happens? You do not have the inclination to want to give that little bundle of joy something more. But if that little person comes up and says, Grandpa, I need some new shoes. Can you help me get some new shoes? And all you have is 25. You say, hey, look, baby, all I have is $25. And she looks up at you with those adorable eyes and she says, it doesn't matter, Grandpa. Whatever you can give me, I'll take. Man, what does that do? That grabs your heart. And you want to do whatever you can to get that baby what she needs. So it is with God. When we are thankful for what he does give us, it attracts him into our life. It attracts his favor into our life. And then we combine that with praise. When we combine that with praise, what happens? Praise has the power to change. Okay? So thankfulness will change who you are inside, and then praise will change who you are all the way around. Everything operates by praise. Plant life gets stronger and flourishes when you praise them. Children become whole when you praise them. Everything operates. Even friends are drawn towards you when you praise them. when you are in a state of thankfulness, in a state of praise, you get happy physiologically, even to the cellular level. When you learn to praise and be thankful, you get excited. Your body gets into it. Now, praise has to happen from the fruit of your lips. You have to say it. You have to, praise literally means to be exuberant in what you say, and your actions follow it. Then, man, everything begins to take off. And then you'll find yourself excited and happy no matter what. Let me tell you something. If you're watching this video, there's somebody somewhere doing much worse than you. You always have something to be thankful for and something to praise God for. Hey, look, it's been a little bit over 5 minutes, but I wanted to get that into your hands. Listen to the tape again, or the YouTube video again, if you need to get into that state of understanding how to be happy no matter what. I don't care what your circumstance is, what your trial or tribulation is. You can decide. You can have a disposition of happiness. Go to Amazon, get the book, How to Break Free from Depression, Fear, and Anxiety. It's an ebook right now. I'm working on the book, and if you watch the video and you like it, hit me back and let me know what you think. Subscribe, and I appreciate your time. And until next time, 2 of these, be blessed. Love you with the love of the Lord.